Charlie O'Hara back in our studio on this Wednesday for our legal counsel. If you have a question, give us a call, 436-1212. Good morning, Charlie. Good to have you back.
Good morning.
And we have a few callers already on the line.
Great.
We're going to go ahead and get to those so we can get their questions answered. Hi there. What's your question for Charlie today? Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Go ahead. What's your question?
Hi. I purchased a mobile home from a reputable mobile home company in Wichita, and I can't get my title from them. So I'm wanting to sell my house, and I can't because I don't have a title. I've filed a complaint with the Consumer Fraud Division, and I'm just wondering what actions they will take and what would be the consequences of how I get my title.
Well, I don't know. If you buy something, you're supposed to get a title. So, I mean, the fact that they haven't given you a title means they're wrong. If you file a consumer affairs complaint and nothing's happened with that, I think your next alternative is to go to an attorney, and the attorney should contact the company. If they won't give a title, the attorney will have to go to court and sue them for the title, and they'll have to provide it and probably pay for any damages for not giving it to you if you're trying to sell your house. So if you're at that situation trying to get rid of that mobile home, I think you need to go to an attorney. That'd be the best thing.
What kind of expenses do you think that would be incurred?
Well, I can't ever say exactly what the expenses are going to be, but it probably depends on the attorney and who you talk to. It very well may be that they're going to have to pay for that, but you're going to have to talk to the attorney about the arrangements you can make with that attorney. If you've paid for a mobile home, it's going to be worth the money to an attorney to get that title if it's being delayed. So I would go ahead and pay them a little bit of money to get that problem cured. It's going to save you in the long run. So I'd go to an attorney.
Okay, thanks so much for that call, and good luck with that. We're going to go to another call this morning. Hi there. What's your question for Charlie today?
Hi, I work with senior citizens, and I'm finding out that there's several that have taken out multiple loans, and I want to know if there's any legal action they can take if they can't afford to pay the loans back.
Well, obviously, when you can't afford to pay loans back, the United States has a bankruptcy manner that you can go and take bankruptcy, and loans, unless they're secured, they are all taken away. I mean, the secured loans, like a loan on your house or your car, if you don't pay that, they can take the house back or the car back. But if it's a loan that you have out there, you can take bankruptcy. The fact that you're elderly obviously affects that, but if you can't pay it back, you got to take bankruptcy. I think it's the best thing. The other alternative you have is to call the lender and say, I'm going to get this paid, give me some more time, and usually they'll do something like that.
Well, in that kind of a situation, are they taking a look at your finances as well when they're deciding how much you have to pay back or how quickly?
Well, I don't know. A loan is a contract. You made a contract with the lender, and you're supposed to pay that money back according to the contract. If you don't pay it back, you're in default of the contract. They can agree to change that contract if both of you agree, but if they don't agree, your really only alternative is to take bankruptcy or not pay it and have a lawsuit against you for not paying the money.
Okay, thanks, Charlie. Thank you for that question. We have time now for one more caller. Hi there, what's your question for Charlie today?
Well, I was wondering, I've had surgery, massive surgery on my neck, and it turned out wrong. How long is it before you can sue a doctor? I just recently found out the doctor that did it cut out way too much bone, and it's been 5 years, but I couldn't get another doctor to tell me the truth about it.
Well, probably 5 years is too long, unfortunately. I think there's a statute of limitations that's pretty quick on those, and statute of limitations means the time that you have to file a lawsuit. The fact that the surgery came out wrong doesn't mean you have a lawsuit. I mean, obviously, not everything always works. People try to make it work. They try to do the best they can. You have a lawsuit when a doctor hasn't done it correctly, hasn't followed the correct procedures, hasn't done what he's supposed to. He can't guarantee the results. But obviously, if he makes a mistake, then you have a lawsuit.
Okay, thank you, Charlie. Good luck with that. Thank you all for calling. We appreciate it. Charlie will be here next week. Have a good weekend.
Thank you.
Okay, when we come back, we're looking at breaking news out of New York this morning. We'll talk more about a ferry crash here in just a moment on the KSCW.
Expect more from KSCW. This is Eyewitness News this morning in high definition. Online at kwch.com.